Let me first start off by saying that was the most fucked up way to end the episode. What's up, guys? My name is Jay. This is my channel, and we are doing a Walking Dead review for this week's episode. So, yeah, that was horrible how they ended that. Not horrible in a bad way, but horrible in a way that they did the job when they're supposed to yank you in and make you want to watch another episode. And there's not another episode, and it's not until another week from now. So the episode ended with us seeing the governor, sort of. You kind of saw an eye patch and some hair. You know it's a guy with the eye patch. Who else has an eye patch that we know of? The governor. This episode has been, let's say, first half of it was very slow paced. Yes, people are sick. You know, they're coughing and they're dying slowly and everything. And that's mostly what the beginning of the episode was. You know, Herschel being the godsend that he is, he's working with everybody, he's helping them. He went in there and decided that, hey, I will do this. And that's great. I would have been like, let's lock them up, throw them away. Key, we wait for the people to come back, we get the medicine, we don't get the medicine, you know, shit happens because I'm a self-preservationist, and that's probably a bad thing. But Herschel did a great thing. He has this thing about him where he still believes there's like a master plan. I don't know if he necessarily believes in God, but he does because he has the Bible all the time. So he believes in God, which is weird for me because I would be like, if zombies were overrunning the earth, I'd be like, either there is no God or he's not too happy with us because we did something wrong to make the dead rise up. That's probably all bad, you know what I mean? Excuse my nose. That happened. But afterwards, you know, people started dying in the cells and they started turning. And, you know, the action started to build and, you know, Herschel had to fight. That being said, Herschel was flying through that cell, moving around. I keep forgetting that he's missing a leg. Because the way he moves around, like, he moves like he got both his legs. And I'm sure that he probably does most of the scenes because they don't show, you know, they don't show that part. That happened. Excuse me, my nose is killing me. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, that was gross. Anyway, that happened. So, there's a gunshot inside the jail, and everybody's like, oh shit, people on the outside. Maggie, in particular, she hears it and she's like, oh God, I gotta go. I need to go because Glenn's there and there's trouble. We need to do something. So she goes and she tries to get in, but she can't because, you know, that place is locked tight. So she's fighting for a way to get in. Herschel's cornered by, it's like 4 or 5 of them in there. You know, 4 or 5 people died. The guy was trying to protect his son. His son's already dead. Dude let him go. He didn't. The son killed him. And this is the kind of world that you're living in. When they die, that's it. When they're dead, the moment they die, that's it. You need to cut them loose. I know it's hard. I know it's rough. But you got to do it because if you don't, then they're going to eat your ass. And that's not good for anybody. But then that happens. Maggie goes to try to help her father and Glenn and everything. Who Glenn is literally dying. And he's not going to die because he's Glenn. You can't kill Glenn. You can kill Glenn, but you don't kill Glenn. It's my favorite character. So at this point, the gate comes down outside, and then there's just walkers just coming in. They're streaming in. So Rick has to do something that he doesn't want to do. He has to call his son for help. Now, he doesn't want his son shooting anymore because last season the world got a little too hard, and it started to affect his son, and his son was like, you know what, we just got to kill people first. There's no time for questions. Let's kill people because if we don't, we end up dying. And while that is a good mentality to have in a world where it's falling apart and everything's going to shit, you want to still maintain your humanity at some level. And he was starting to lose it, and Rick was like, you know what, we're not going to shoot guns anymore, we're done. But in this situation, the world's coming to shit. The zombies are coming out, and there's no way you can fight it off. So they have to do it. He teaches them how to shoot the automatic gun God, I'm not a gun dude because I clearly don't know. It was an AK-47, probably. I couldn't. It was semi-automatic weapon. So that happens, and thank God that they're coming in at this bottleneck formation, because it's pretty easy to pick off a large number of people or targets when they're bottlenecked like that. And they picked them off, picked them clean. That was around the time where the action really came to play, because at that point you had the shit going inside the jail. You had that happening, and then you have the shit going on outside the jail. And there's two different forces coming at you. You got the sickness creating zombies inside, and then you have the zombies that are already created, had nothing to do with the sickness, on the outside, and they're trying to break in, and they are breaking it. So you have two groups trying to fight everything off, and it's impressive that you can still have, in a world where it's just zombies, you can still have other problems. At this point, there's three problems. You got zombies, you got the sickness, and you got the governor. That's three different types of problems you got. Humans, zombies, and sickness. It's impressive. I'm glad, because how long can this work? That can't work forever. You gotta create some dimension to your problems. So that was good. The guys came back with the medicine. In the end, it looks like everything's gonna be okay. Glenn nearly died, but then they got him straight. He's breathing on his own. They had the tube in his mouth. He's good, and it looks like the sickness is on its way out, hopefully. So when that's done, then clearly that's done, because if you think about it, the next threat has already showed up. So clearly that's done, and the governor's gonna slide in and start some shit. Should never, don't make YouTube videos when you have a cold, okay? It's gross. Anyway, that's about it. Thanks for watching. You can rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think is going to happen in the next couple of episodes, because I really think sickness is gone. Now the governor is going to start fucking shit up slowly on small levels, create small explosions of some sort, and ruin everything. Not real explosions, but like metaphor. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you for watching. Deuces.